All right, get this. We're about to jump into the BioNeMo framework.
Oh, wow. BioNeMo.
And AI is like everywhere these days, right? But BioNeMo is doing some really next level stuff in drug discovery.
Hmm.
We've got technical docs, research papers, even insights connected to the Nobel Prize in chemistry from last year. It's like seriously mind-blowing.
Yeah, it really is a super fascinating time to be working in this field.
For sure.
I mean, AI is like completely changing the game.
Yeah.
It's revolutionizing how we're figuring out new medicines.
Totally.
We can look at these huge data sets of molecules and proteins in ways we couldn't even dream of before.
So let's break this down for everyone. Like, we all want new drugs and therapies, right?
Yeah, I guess.
And we want them fast.
Exactly.
But I'm guessing, like, when you're dealing with something this complex, there are some pretty big roadblocks.
You hit the nail on the head. The biggest challenge is how much computing power you need to train these AI models.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We're talking massive amounts of data. Most research labs just, they can't handle that on their own.
So how do we get around that? Is BioNeMo like the secret weapon here?
You could say that, yeah.
Okay, good.
BioNeMo is like this specialized framework built specifically for using AI in drug discovery. It gives you all these tools, libraries, pre-built models, all optimized for, all that biological and chemical data. Think of it as a powerful engine for a really specific race car.
I like that analogy. So this race car, it's going to speed up, drug discovery.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more about this engine. Like, how does it work?
Well, it's not just about speed, right? It's about efficiency and making things accessible. BioNeMo, it works on top of deep learning frameworks like PyTorch, which a lot of researchers already use.
Okay.
But it's like fine-tuned for working with molecules and proteins.
So it's taking a powerful tool and making it even more powerful, but for this specific task.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, but let's be real. AI and drug discovery are both pretty complex.
Oh, absolutely.
Is BioNeMo, is it only for like, the coding elite?
Actually, no, that's what's so cool about BioNeMo. It's modular.
Okay.
Think about Lego bricks, right?
Yeah, okay.
You can mix and match them to build all sorts of stuff. That's what BioNeMo is like.
Yeah.
Researchers can pick and choose what they need, customize the models, even add their own innovations back to the community.
Oh, that's awesome. So it's like an open source toolkit for scientists. That's really cool. Like, it seems like that would really speed things up and get people working together.
Exactly. We're already seeing some really cool examples of this in action.
Oh, really? Like what?
For example, Therapeutics, they focus on gene therapies, and they found a way to make fine-tuning some of the models more efficient by
Okay.
freezing parts of the model during training.
Okay, that's a little technical for me.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Can you explain that, like, in a way that I can understand?
Sure. Imagine you're at the gym, and you only want to work out your arms. You wouldn't bother exercising your legs, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
Well, Dino figured out how to do the same thing with this ESM2 model inside BioNeMo.
Okay.
They focus the training on just specific parts of the model, so it's much faster and more efficient.
So they're making the model, like, work smarter, not harder.
Exactly.
I like it. Okay. And what is this ESM2 thing? Is that one of those Lego bricks you were talking about?
Yeah, ESM2 is one of the the star models you get with BioNeMo.
Okay.
It's what they call a protein language model.
A protein language model. What is that?
I know, it sounds kind of strange at first.
Yeah, a little bit.
But think about it, like we use language to communicate, right?
Right.
Well, proteins have their own language based on the sequence of amino acids they're made of.
Oh, okay.
And ASM2, it's been trained on tons of protein data, so it's learned how to understand and predict this language.
So it's like Google Translate, but for proteins.
Exactly.
Right.
And that's super helpful for drug discovery because if you know the structure of a protein, it's like having a blueprint. You can see how it works, and you can design drugs to interact with it in specific ways.
Yeah, that makes sense.
ESM2, with BioNeMo, it can predict these structures really accurately and really fast.
So we've got this super fast, super efficient model, but it still has to analyze, like, mountains of data, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm kind of curious, like, what are some of the other Lego bricks that make this whole process work?
Well, there's this company, Flagship Pioneering, and they actually did something totally different. They came up with a model called RLDIF, and it actually does the opposite of what most protein prediction models do.
Okay, what do you mean?
Instead of predicting a protein's shape from its sequence,
Right.
RLDIF designs new protein sequences that will fold into a specific shape.
Wait, hold on. So it's like architectural design, but for proteins.
Exactly.
They tell the model what shape they want, and it creates a pro-pern blueprint to match.
Huh.
That's amazing.
It's a whole new way of thinking about protein engineering, and BioNeMo, it provides the platform for this kind of, groundbreaking research.
This is already blowing my mind, and we're just getting started. What other, like, cool innovations are happening with BioNeMo?
Oh, there's tons.
Yeah.
Like, Relation Therapeutics, they contributed a tool that makes it way easier to load DNA data into
Hmm.
BioNeMo.
Okay.
So now it's much easier to train models on genetic information, which opens up even more possibilities for drug discovery and even personalized medicine.
So it's like connecting the dots between our genes and the proteins they code for. It's getting really exciting.
It is, yeah.
Okay, what else?
And then there's Weights and Biases, which is a platform for tracking and managing machine learning experiments.
Okay.
They've integrated their tools with BioNeMo, so now researchers can monitor their experiments really easily,
Okay.
track their progress, collaborate with others, all in this like really streamlined way.
So it's like having a control center for all your AI-powered drug discovery projects.
Exactly.
That's pretty slick.
Yeah.
But with all this talk about efficiency and speed, I'm really curious, like, how does this translate into real-world results? Like, what's actually happening out there?
Well, one of the best examples of how powerful BioNeMo is comes from A Alpha Bio.
Okay.
They study protein interactions.
Okay.
And they were able to use BioNeMo on AWS, the cloud platform, and they saw some incredible improvements in their performance.
Okay, I'm all ears. Give me the details, like how much faster did things get with BioNeMo?
They got a 12x increase in inference speed.
Wow, 12x.
Yeah, so that means they could process data and make predictions 12 times faster.
Wow, okay. That's a huge difference.
It's huge. They were able to analyze like over 100 million predictions in just 2 months, which would take in years with the old methods.
Wow, that's a game changer. What does that mean for, like, their actual research?
Well, think of it this way. They were able to test 10 times more potential drug candidates in the same amount of time.
Wow. So it's like having a super-powered search engine for new therapies. Exactly. Okay, so we've got speed, we've got efficiency, we've got real-world results. But let's not forget, all these AI models, they need to process, like, mountains of data, right?
Tons of it, yeah.
I'm guessing how that data is handled is pretty important.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. If you don't load the data efficiently, it can really slow things down.
Yeah.
Even with the most powerful AI models. It's like having a Ferrari stuck in rush hour traffic.
So how does BioNeMo avoid that gridlock? What's, like, under the hood, so to speak?
That's where BioNeMo really shines,
Yeah.
It's not just about having powerful models.
Okay.
It's about giving you the infrastructure to make sure those models run smoothly.
Okay, so tell me, what's the secret sauce?
Well, one of the key things is that it works with the Megatron LM framework. That's what lets you build and train those massive models, the ones with billions of parameters.
Okay, so Megatron LM, why is that so important for BioNeMo?
Think of Megatron LM as like the foundation.
Okay.
It gives you the tools to handle those supersized AI models. And it lets you split the work across multiple GPUs, so you can train models that would be way too big for just one machine.
So it's like having a team of supercomputers working together.
Exactly.
But I'm guessing it's not as simple as just, like, dividing the data and sending it to different machines, right?
Right. It's not just about splitting up the data. It's about coordinating the whole training process across all those GPUs. And that's where BioNeMo's clever engineering comes in.
So BioNeMo is like the conductor of this orchestra of GPUs.
Perfect analogy.
Okay, good.
It makes sure all the GPUs are working together and that the data is processed in a way that Megatron LM can understand.
I'm starting to get why BioNeMo is so special. It's not just about brute force computing power. It's about the little details, how that power is used, and how it's all coordinated.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
It's really a testament to the developers who created it. They're incredibly smart, and they have this really powerful goal to make drug discovery faster, to get life-saving therapies to people who need them.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground, and my brain is, like, full.
I bet.
But we're really just scratching the surface here.
Oh, yeah, there's so much more to talk about.
I'm really excited to dive into the technical details, like, how does this all work in practice?
I'm happy to go deeper. There's so much to explore, like the specific techniques they use to parallelize the training or the different types of models that BioNeMo offers.
All right, let's do it. We'll be right back to explore the nuts and bolts of BioNeMo and figure out how it achieves such impressive performance.